Yo, what is good, y'all? It's your boy Nerdime here with another review or video. This time we're looking at something a little different. I've seen your comments about what I end up doing with my Bestly Studio figures with the Gorilla Glue, so we're gonna touch on that. I have some pickups that I kind of wanted to show you or share with you guys what my thoughts were, or what you guys can do if you're curious on picking them up yourself. And then at the end, I'm gonna go over my giveaway that I have coming up. So just hang tight to the end, and we'll go over how you could enter for a chance to win a free Bestly Studio custom figure. But yeah, I just want to say thank you guys for everything, for the support on my IG, all the support I'm getting on my TikTok, and then of course here on YouTube where my main content is put. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so getting into the first piece of business, I saw someone had commented about how they wanted me to show like a little tutorial on how I do the wrapping on my Bestly Studio figures, to just make it look like it's actual wrapped around the ankle. So what I typically do is, if you pick up some Gorilla Super Glue, you can just pick it up on Amazon or at a Walmart or hardware store, and when the figure comes, he's gonna come a little all white or basic like this. And someone commented that the wrapping that I guess he traditionally uses is like a Teflon wrapping, or yeah, I guess Teflon is what it is. And if you see my review of the figure, I ripped it off myself. You know, the other leg ended up ripping off on me as I opened it up out of the package. But what you could do is, if you have a Q-tip lying around, you just want to put a little bit on the edge there, and then you want to just rub it around the ankle. And just so you don't have to worry about this peg popping out or snapping off on you, this is going to help make it a little more durable also. The cool thing about that is, I actually got a comment from Bestly Studio on one of my photos the other day, where he's stating that he's working on a new ankle joint for his custom figures. So instead of it being in place, stationary ankle, hopefully we can end up with something like this, which is just from a bootleg Kakashi figure. You can just pick it up on eBay, probably even under $10 if you're lucky, and it just pegs right in there, which is pretty cool. So hopefully coming soon, something dope. But once it dries, if you have a mechanical pencil or a regular pencil, you can just go around the actual fabric once it dries, and then you can kind of sketch in your own little wrappings for the leg, which is cool. And if you don't like how it turned out, or you know, you might have messed up, the great thing is that graphite rubs off after time on the actual figure. So if you like how it turned out, feel free to do another coat of the super glue, and that way everything will freeze in place. And again, if you don't like it, it'll rub off after time anyway, so no harm really done there. So yeah, that is going to be the first thing, and let's get into the next. Getting into the next piece of business, I found something cool. So I'll link below where I found this at, but the best part about living in the 21st century and being a nerd is that a lot of people have 3D printers, which means they can pretty much print whatever they want as long as they have the design or schematics for it. And decided that I needed something like this for one of my upcoming reviews later this year, and for a pretty good price. I think maybe under 30 bucks I probably paid for this. And when you get it, you have two options. You can either have it as like a, like, I don't know, like a brown just texture plastic similar to the body cone accessories you get, or you can use the option that I picked for just a little bit more. It's like a more durable, thinner plastic, or clear or plastic. The reason why I ended up deciding to go with the clear option is that I was curious that if I had picked up some Sharpies, if I can maybe just color it myself and I was thinking that if the plastic was a little more clear, it's gonna be easier to seep into, which came out okay, not too bad. I'll show you some photos of what it looked like when I originally got it. But yeah, if you can just pick up a silver Sharpie or a all black Sharpie, you know, and then you just want to work your way around whatever areas you want to go on to, so you can even get the edge of the bone of the sword, which is cool. And the more coats you put on, you know, the more it's gonna look realistic, I guess. And kind of sucks. Originally, I took some photos and posted on my IG. I forgot to color the guard on it, or I had it just as a black guard because I wasn't really sure what to color it. But I think it came out good when I redid it. So, and you can even get the inside, which is cool. But yeah, so I'll go ahead and link that below, and pretty easy. Alright, so the next thing I wanted to go over are these dope accessories that I picked up for my SH Figure Arts Broly and Goku figure. Instead of the hard plastic, I found this dope cloth bot ear for the figure. You can just pick up on eBay, it's pretty cheap, under 30 bucks. And if you're a smooth brain like me, you would have tried pulling it on from the bottom up. But if you're a smart guy, what you'll do is you can actually just unpeg the, I don't know, the ab crunch. And that way it's a little more easier to slip on. Here, it's pretty easy to get it back on, which is not that big of a deal. I was worried about taking off the hard plastic that he had on previously, but everything just pegs in there. Just throw it in the original box if you're not using it or anything. That way you can, if you ever resell it, you can keep it for its original value kind of thing. But yeah, I actually prefer this one. It's not that bad. Not that the original got in the way of articulation, but this one, it's not even a question. So the next thing is I also picked up this jacket from eBay as well. It actually looks not too bad. I did have to take off the shoulder pads on the figure so that it would fit on. One thing that sucks is that there isn't any bendy wire on the jacket, so it's a little harder to pose it and everything, but if it's snug, which isn't too bad. I prefer some bendy wire maybe around the collar area so we could kind of retool that around a bit. But after a while, you know, you can get them in some pretty dope poses. And again, this one doesn't really get in the way of articulation or anything, which is pretty cool. So yeah, those are gonna be all the pickups, and let's get to the giveaway. Alright, so getting into it, guys, for the giveaway, I just want to give back to everybody and say thank you for everything. I know that typically I say that these figures are a little inexpensive, but again, that's coming from somebody who already has a full-time job, who, you know, can support spending a little bit of extra money, which is cool. But I know that there are some younger cats out there that, you know, might not have the chance to pick up something like this, or, you know, we're going in the middle of a global panoramic. So I don't think, you know, everybody might not be in the same financial state as me. So I just want to give back and say thank you for everything, guys. And we're gonna keep it as simple as possible. I'm gonna put up 10 different options you guys have to choose from Bestly Studio. The purpose of this is I want you guys to pick something that I haven't reviewed yet. So that way, once we pick a winner, we'll put in your order and we'll see realistically how long it's gonna take for us to get it. I'll do a whole review on it so you see exactly what you're getting. You know, we'll make a dope video about it and everything, so you have something to look back to and say that was my figure, you know, which is, I'll definitely, you know, make a dope video there. And then, yeah, we'll ship it out to you. So pretty simple. So I'm gonna do it on a point-based system. I'm gonna do 1 point for anyone who follows my YouTube and my IG. So super simple to enter. If you're looking for more points, I will give 5 points out on top of the 1 point. So at this point you'd be at 6 if you do both. But I'll give 5 points if you pick your favorite photo from my IG and you post it on your story. And then in there also put the name of the figure that you would like me to order for you or to put in the raffle for you. And then the final point-based way is I'm gonna link below my Cash App. So like I mentioned, these figures are fairly inexpensive when it comes to customs. Typically, in my opinion, something $200 or under is a pretty fair deal, especially if you're looking for something this customizable as the figures I've reviewed so far. But I'm gonna do a max of $20, so you do not cash at me more than 20 if you're interested in getting points this way. But I'll do 3 points for every dollar that you cash at me. So at this point, if you like my YouTube and my IG, that's 1 point. You post my favorite photo on your IG story, and you also put in there what figure you would like me to put for your drawing. You're now at 6 points. And then if you donate $1, that is a total of 9 points altogether. So, and I know, like I mentioned, a lot of people might be in trying times, or I might be dealing with younger people, so you guys might not be able to cash at me. So before you say, "Oh, it's not fair, Nerdime, it's not fair," think about it like this: the more money we get donated to the channel, the more custom figures I'm going to be picking up and reviewing. So yeah, and I'll also, if let's say numbers get crazy, I'll throw in another figure for the giveaway also. So yeah, that's gonna be it for me to get oh my gosh, I was doing so good. That's gonna be it for me today, guys. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Check out my IG, check out my other videos, and check out my TikTok. Like I mentioned, I'm gonna link below the rules again. So if you need a rundown or just replay the video, I'll go over how you can win yourself a free custom figure on the house by me, Nerdime. We're gonna review it on the channel. It's gonna be dope. You're gonna love it. You're gonna get it in the mail, and you're gonna be like, "Yo, that guy was really cool. He's got some dope videos. Check him out." So yeah, but yeah, that's gonna be it. Stay tuned for my next video. Like I mentioned before, I usually post about 1 video a week, and yeah, peace.